built-in weight. Save more on Mahindra today.
Stop info.
Or pets. Sooner or later, you'll need new carpet. And right
because if we do see him a second time, that one will carry much more weight than this one will. So.
You're telling me you don't want to show him everything?
No, and I'm telling you, we didn't have time to get everything in either, to be honest with you. So, we kind of just had to approach it from the standpoint of let's do what we can do to get ready to play tonight. And I thought we did that over the last 2 days, to be honest. But yeah, tonight's a game where we're going to give it everything we have, and we're going to, we may try a couple of different things. But we also have a big picture outlook. We always try and keep a big picture outlook on things, and I hope this is the potentially the first of 2 matchups this year.
Marquee matchup in Section 8 basketball tonight at the Spud Gym in Moorhead as the Spuds get ready to take on Buffalo. Our thanks to Tyler Borman for being with us on our pregame show tonight. A look at our starting lineups, and we'll have the opening tip when we return after this timeout.
The directors of Corismo Funeral Service understand.
Okay, be ready for 3, but.
Family dining at modest prices. Speakeasy, just off 8th Street 994 in South Moorhead.
On 30th Avenue.
Do you hear that? That's the sound of you.
All right, you're on in 30 seconds.
Sounds good.
First, and this is exactly. Is intentional, providing your family sound banking solutions so you are free to live. One breath, one splash at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by First International Bank and Trust. Here's a look at Buffalo under Josh Ortman. 13 wins and 10 losses on the year, averaging 70, giving up an average of 68. Brandon Motts at 5'10" and a senior. Zach Drust at 6'5" and a sophomore. Antonio Blewett, 6'1" and a sophomore. Trevor Johnson, 6'1" and a senior. Matthew Willert at 6'6" and a senior. And Tyler Borman talked glowingly about the play of Matthew Willert, basically saying we probably won't be able to stop him. We'll just try to contain him and put our emphasis towards the other 4. Matthew Willert, Trevor Johnson, Antonio Blewett, Zach Drust, and Brandon Motts getting the nod tonight for Buffalo. They are seated, or they aren't seated yet. The meeting hasn't taken place, but right now in the QRF rankings, Maple Grove is in first at 19-4. Buffalo in second because of the strength of their schedule at 13-10. Moorhead in third at 18-6, and that is the reason for the talk of a possible rematch when playoffs get underway. For the Spuds, as we mentioned, 18-6, they've won 10 in a row, including a win in their last outing against Shanley, 72-56. Moorhead averages 73, gives up an average of 64. Balin Dalamati at 6 foot and a junior averages 7. Trey Feeney, 6'3 and a junior, averages 10. Drew Hagan, 6'6 and a senior, team's leading scorer, averaging 16.5. Donovan Hins at 6'4, sophomore, 7.5 points. And Brady Wolthall at 5'11 and a junior, averaging 11. Starting lineup for the Spuds tonight: Brady Wolthall, Donovan Hins, Drew Hagan, Trey Feeney, and Belinda Alamati. Moorhead will have a week before they play their final game of the season next Friday against St. Michael Albertville. And they are a team that is, although their record this year is not what we are used to seeing from St. Michael, but they will be a factor. Maple Grove, Buffalo, Moorhead, and St. Michael Albertville very likely will all factor into who plays in that championship game in a couple of weeks. The Moorhead Pep Band tonight has been joined by an 8th grade group as they led us in our national anthem earlier tonight. Tonight's game is a presentation of the Minnesota State High School League. They're hiring officials in all sports, every level of competition. Go to mshsl.org to find out how you can become a high school sports official. The teams are counting on you. Minnesota State High School League. Glad to be a part of tonight's Spuds contest with Buffalo. As Moorhead in their homestanding orange with black numbers and trim take on the traveling whites of Buffalo. Donovan Hins out at center court. He is ready to jump center in against Matthew Willard. Willard has a 2-inch height advantage. Donovan Hins has about 30 pounds. As the play comes in, it's Belinda Alamati as the Spuds control the opening tip. Off to the far side, Trey Feeney dished it deep into the corner. Long skip pass way over the top to Belinda Alamati. Brings it in, stops short, spins, fades, kicks it back out. Trey Feeney will load it up. To the near side now, Belinda Alamati. Off to the far side for Walthall. Wants to drive the lane, got turned around and comes back out to Feeney. He'll take it down the lane and he goes all the way down. He had the shot, but it hit off the front of the rim. Back up court, Willard brings it across midcourt, then sends it off, and he takes his spot in the high post. Willard quickly leaning, shooting, missing, rebound to the floor, Moorhead. Trey Feeney scrapes it up and brings it up to Drew Hagan. Underneath to Donovan Hins. He got tangled up, and he goes down hard. Meanwhile at midcourt, he is able to get loose. Off the steal by Brady Walthall. Hins, who was still just coming off the floor, was all alone under the basket. And it's 2-0 Moorhead. Willard again for 3. A couple of quick three-point tries by Matthew Willard. One goes down, and it's 3-2. Buffalo with the lead. Brady Walthall showing his stuff. A quick release there, and we're off to a quick start. It's 4-3 Moorhead. Into the front court. Spun off to the far side for Zach Zrust. Now up on top, way up on top to Brandon Motts, now deep in the corner. All alone underneath for the layup. Willard will get the assist on the bounce pass underneath to Zach Zrust. And Buffalo back on top. Not for long. Deep in the near corner. Brady Walthall hits 3. A rapid pace, very high efficiency rating. 7-5 Moorhead. 3 possessions, 3 scores. Off to the far side, Buffalo. 3 possessions rather, and 2 scores. On top it comes back to Willard. He makes his move on Hagan. Spins his way down low. Had this stripped away, but it's retrieved. Chased into the corner. Shot misses. Feeney rebound. Spuds are at midcourt. Just underway. It's 7-5 Moorhead. Underneath for Donovan Hins. Had it tipped away. And on the scramble on the floor, Zach Zrust steals it away and keeps it for Buffalo. On the near side now for Blewett. To the baseline. His shot comes up short. Belinda Alamati with the rebound and the pass up court, Drew Hagan. He wants to send it in, does not, gives it off. Pass underneath, deflected and picked off. Trey Feeney tried to feed it underneath. There was nobody there. And the Bison are up court now, trailing 7-5. Willard drops it down low and blew it over, shot the layup. And before the Spuds come across midcourt, timeout taken. 15:03 to go. We're 3 minutes in on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 7 and Buffalo 5.
Find your new home with Find your new home with Coldwell Banker Element Realty. CBElement.com.
Well, a fast start in the scoring column. Moorhead leads at 7-5. It looked like it was going to be a ball control set initially, but the Spuds worked, and then all of a sudden everything exploded. And Moorhead has the ball at midcourt. Here's Belinda Alamati. Driving up on the near right sideline. Stops short, drops it down low, Feeney. Underhand skip underneath, then it was deflected away and picked up by Zach Zrust. Buffalo up court with Willard. Big step down low, drops it away, he'll get the assist. Zach Zrust now has 4. 2 assists and a three-point basket so far for Matthew Willard. And this game is all tied up at 7. Back up court. Here's the drive up the lane to the near corner. Wide open to shoot. Three-pointer up. Three-pointer good. Blake Wolfall just into the game, coming in after that timeout. And Moorhead now leads at 10-7. Long pass into the corner. Now a quick release by Motts. Shot miss. Rebound to the near corner. Blew it. On its way up. Well, we didn't see the signal. Let's see if we can catch on the scoreboard. And it is a three-pointer. The official watching on that play. And Blewett's three-pointer has tied the game at 7. Someone had a bloody arm, and so play stopped there, and the official was more concerned about that than whether the three-point field goal went in. Down low and the baseline on the rim, it hangs and drops away. No good. But a Buffalo foul will put Moorhead at the line. Zrust picking up. That's his first, game's first. Trey Feeney to the line, 60% free throw shooter. Hit hard off the back iron and bounced away. Feeney on the miss. Each team 4 scoring possessions, game tied at 10. Feeney's free throw. Looks good. This one is 1 of 2 for Trey Feeney, and Moorhead gains the lead at 11-10. Off to the far side. Zrust deep in the corner, way up on top for Trevor Johnson. Low skip pass down low, and from there, Zrust way back up on top, tied up, and just did get the pass away to Trevor Johnson. He'll work in on Drew Hagan. To the near side, looking, baseline, driving, Zrust turns, and he traveled. As a turnaround, trying to get loose, back onto the court. The turnover gives the ball back to Moorhead as Drake Gorez checks in for Buffalo to get his first playing time. Carter Jackson has also checked in. Here's Belinda Alamati of Moorhead driving down the lane, kicks it back out, 13:21 to go. Moorhead with a 1-point lead, a long pass near side for Brady Wolfall. Back up on top, Belinda Alamati drives down, gives it off, Feeney deep into the corner. Drew Hagan is open, and he was fouled. Drew Hagan took the pass deep in the far corner. Trevor Johnson went for it, deflected the ball. There was no question about that, but he came down on the wrist. And so there are 3 free throws now for Drew Hagan. 81% free throw shooter, Drew Hagan. The top free throw shooter on this Moorhead team. Free throws good. And it's 12-10. 2 more coming for Hagan. Zrust and Johnson under the glass. as the free throw is good. David Lindell checks in, and he'll play for Alamati. Drew Hagan making sure he has his assignments in place before, as the free throw goes up, and Hagan goes 3 for 3. Moorhead now with a 4-point advantage. All their scoring in that stretch from the line. Battle up on top. Johnson gets it away, and Willard, he wastes no time. When he wants to take the shot, he takes the shot. This one skips off and out of play. Moorhead will head up court with a 4-point lead. David Lindell waiting. He can't get loose. Jackson. There's a long pass off to the far side and chased down. Return then. And here comes Quentin Haig. Handoff. Blake Wolthall off to Drew Hagan. Up on top, and it's Blake Wolthall unleashing quickly. Shot won't go. Scramble for it there. And it is a held ball. Brandon Motts and Antonio Blewett return to the Buffalo lineup. 14-10 Moorhead. Blewett will walk his way up court. Play to the near side for Brandon Motts. Up on top and around, all the way to the far side. Looking in from there. Jackson sends it up, all left, all alone to shoot. And Drake Gores gets a three-pointer. 14-13. Moorhead now with a 1-point lead. Off to the far side. Here's a drive all the way down. Jumped it off. Back into the paint and up on top, Lindell. Slides his way loose and gives it away. Here's a drive to the basket by Trey Feeney. Nifty bounce pass to Trey Feeney, breaking to the basket. He's got 3, and Moorhead takes back a 3-point lead. Now we know full well that the intensity of this game is going to bring a lot of loud cheers and jeers tonight, depending on which way the call goes. As the lob pass into Matthew Willard, who simply tipped it up and in. Never really did catch the inbound play. And back up court, Lindell draws the foul, and he'll go to the line. Carter Jackson, following the play in, went for the shot blocked. Picks up his first, and David Lindell will step up. Second best percentage free throw shooter at 78% on the year. Lindell's first is up and good. So given the opportunity, Moorhead has been able to score at the line. 5 out of 6. And Lindell's free throw is good. 18-15. Moorhead to a 3-point lead. Buffalo to cross midcourt. Blewett delivers it down low, and he threw it away. Picked off at the top of his jump. Brady Walthall gives it away. David Lindell brings it near side. Fake left, drive right. Blake Walthall dropped it out of bounds, and it was last touch Buffalo. Trevor Johnson back into the Buffalo lineup. Belind, Alamati, and Donovan Hins return to the Spuds lineup. 11:19 to go. Here's a quick toss in the near corner for Blake Walthall. It is up, and it won't go, but the rebound tipped off to the side and gathered in by Carter Jackson. Into the front court. Off now to Blewett. Antonio Blewett delivers into the corner. Jackson, his pass recovered by Moorhead. A reach-in steal by Blake Walthall. Long pass up court. Drew Hagan is open for 3. Blake Walthall with the assist. Drew Hagan the three-pointer. And Moorhead now has a 6-point lead at 21-15. Buffalo steps inside the arc and kicks near corner. From there, the look. Fake right, drive left. Antonio Blewett keeping the dribble alive. In some trouble now. Sent into the corner for Jackson. Back up on top. Into the near corner return. A quick look in by Brandon Motts. Sends it off to the far side for Johnson. Deep in the far corner, Drake Gores. He goes down, tries to drive the baseline. He got blocked out of play. And the foul to Donovan Hins. His first, Moorhead's first. Baseline inbounds for Buffalo. Antonio Blewett throws it into Brandon Motts. He brings it to Jackson on the near side, then the return, and it's sent off, and now Buffalo sets up and runs their offense. A quick stride and a look by Antonio Blewett, then sends it off far side. Rebound pulled in by Hins. And Moorhead is in the front court with a 6-point lead. Belinda Alamati will set up near midcourt. Waits for the screen to set, and we got a hip check. Donovan Hins came up and set the pick and delivered a little sideways motion and picked up the foul. That's his second. Buffalo will have it out of the baseline. We'll have it at side court. Here's the bounce pass in, and Trevor Johnson will take over and run the offense. Johnson's pass near side for Blewett. He slides his way down deep into the far corner, working his way loose. A running jumper by Brandon Motts comes long. Belinda Alamati with the rebound. Up court, fakes left, drives right, lost the dribble, and lost it off the shoe tops of Trevor Johnson. 9:37 to go. Coaches are starting to exchange comments. Long shot from the near side. 3-pointer for Brady Wolthall. He's got 8. Moorhead on a scoring run now, 8 unanswered. Long shot up court missing. Rebound pulled away. On the run up court, Brady Wolthall sends it to Blake. Wolthall lines it up and shoots short. Rebound pulled in by Brandon Motts. And in the front court, timeout taken. 9:05 to go. We're in the first half. On the Speakeasy scoreboard, Moorhead 24, Buffalo 15.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. Have a sandwich, you hero.
Wolthall leads Moorhead scoring with 8. Drew Hagan with 6. Matthew Willert with 5, and Zach Zrust with 4 to pace the Bison. At side court, play will come in with 9:05 remaining. Antonio Blewett will trigger it. 2-hand pass into the near corner for Brandon Motts. Dishes it down into the corner, and it's stolen away by Blake Wolthall. Into the front court, shooting quickly, 3 is short. To the floor, it's picked up. Blewett has it. Buffalo at midcourt. Long toss near side from Motts. Drives down low, shot blocked. Rejected to the floor hard by Drew Hagan. Back up court, given into the corner. Head fake on a 3. It's brought back up on top. Moorhead slows down the tempo and runs it into the far corner. From there, Quentin Haig. Top of the key. Near side, here's a drive down low, jump hook up, and it crawls off the backside. He knew he had to alter his shot. Belinda Alamati tried to get up and over the top of Matthew Willert, but when he did, he overshot the play. On the way up court, here's Moorhead leading it now, 24-15 to the near side, getting loose, and bounced it back up on top. Brady Wolthall steps up to the arc and drives. He goes down low, shot rejected. Willert on the way up court. Johnson goes all the way down and lays it up and in. Trevor Johnson, and it's 24-17. Now Moorhead into the near corner. Faking, driving, throwing, almost overthrowing. Recovered. Back up on top, Lindell. Looks it to the near side. Brady Wolthall. A quick step and a shot for 3. Oh my. 11 first half points for Brady Wolthall. Moorhead has a 10-point advantage at 27-17. Deep into the corner. As they scramble forward, it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Buffalo, and Moorhead will head up court. Quentin Haig, Donovan Hins, and Belinda Alamati, Trey Feeney, and Brady Wolfall. That's the Spuds lineup in the front court. 7:13 to go. Look up between the circles. Return near side. Drop down low. Feeney. He's all alone. He's got the layup. Brady Wolfall with the assist. Feeney now has 5. Moorhead to a 12-point lead. Off to the far side. Hook pass down low. Baseline jumper on its way up and good. Drake Gores now with 5. That pulls Buffalo within 10. Now a defensive stop and a steal. Blew it, drops it down, throws it into the paint. Turning, looking, jump hook off the glass, too hard. Rebound tipped by Donovan Hins, recovered by Belinda Alamati. Up court pass, stolen by Willert. And then restolen by Wolfall. Leans it up and in. Brady Wolfall seems to be in the right place at the right time all night. And it's 31-19. Back up court, an offensive play charge. Donovan Hins stood his ground and took the charge from Matthew Willert. His first, Matthew Willert. And after some extended playing time, let's see. I think we've got another issue with Antonio Blewett. He will head to side court, at least for the moment, to get cleaned. Sanitized, rather. He'll head to the trainer now. And as he does that, Brandon Motts returns to the Bison lineup. 31-19. Moorhead has shot well here in the first half. 5 3-pointers to this point. And 6 of 7 at the line. Bouncer on the near side for Trey Feeney. Back up on top and around Donovan Hins. Sends it off to Drew Hagen. Now Feeney to Hins. Holding, looking, sending it backside. Bouncer down low. Drew Hagen turns, looks, and shoots off the rim. Rebound recovered, Belinda Alamati. Spuds will line it up again down low, and at the baseline, Trey Feeney. Back now to Belinda Alamati, 5:33 remaining first half. Spuds scoring 8 unanswered points, and at that point grabbed a 9-point lead. It's now 12. Bounce underneath, Hins fakes, drives, got it loose, steal to the floor, recovered. Brandon Motts regained. Moorhead. Feeney with the steal. Hagen with the basket. Feeney with the steal and an assist. And Moorhead has made this a 14-point game. With the drive in, Brandon Motts got checked off the play by Donovan Hins, and he's picked up, or they're going to call it on Wolfall. Brady Wolfall with his first. Blake Wolfall back on for Moorhead. Trevor Johnson to trigger it in. And a look over the top was underthrown just a bit. Chase for the loose ball is tied up. Buffalo requesting a timeout to avoid the turnover. Timeout granted. 4:53 to go on the Speakeasy scoreboard. First half, Moorhead 33, Buffalo 19.
A1 Automotive.
I get asked
all the time, what in the world is a credit union?
Let me tell you.
It's a member-owned financial cooperative.
And you're a part of it. You're a part of it. Because our earnings go back to our members.
So open your eyes to a credit union.
Yeah, that's right. Open them. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
Brady Wolfall with a hot hand. 13 here in the first half, leads all scorers. Drew Hagen of Moorhead has 8. A balanced attack for Buffalo. Derek Gores, Matthew Willard each with 5. Zach Zrust with 4. Ran out of room along the near sideline. Drake Gores tried to work off the defender. stepped out of play, and that gives the ball back to Moorhead at side court. 4:50 to go first half. Play in. Here's Blake Wolthall. Everybody's in the front court. He tosses it back for Alamati. He'll direct traffic and then begin his move with a handoff to Hagan. Sending it to the backside. Blake Wolthall. Now to the near corner. Hagan. Running jumper on its way. That did not go. And Drew Hagan crashing the boards. A lot of contact along the way, picking up the foul, his first. So Buffalo. Here's Johnson. Way up on top, looking for Willard first, not available. The drive down the lane, and a shot came up short. Rebound pulled in, Blake Wolthall into the front court, Brady Wolthall. And then his bounce pass down low got stolen. It's 3-on-1. Dropped off to Blewett. He leans one up and he missed. The Willard rebound is second time around good. 7 now for Matthew Willard. He missed the first rebound attempt. Second one is good. Willard up court getting a rebound. And he now brings the ball up court for Buffalo. It's a 12-point game. Bison needs some work to do here with 3:41 to go in the half. Left-handed up on top for Johnson. Returns it near corner. Quick lob down low. Nobody there except Orange. It's picked off Trey Feeney. He finds Drew Hagan. He'll go to the line. He tried to work up an underhand scoop shot, but his motion was heading to the floor, and he didn't have much chance of getting that one high enough. And as a result, the foul to Trevor Johnson, his second, puts Drew Hagan at the line. 8 points on the night, averages 16.5. 3 for 3 at the line. He's 4 for 4 at the line. Blewett is back in. Carter Jackson on. Zach Russ takes a spot down low opposite of Matthew Willard. Here's the look by Higgins. Free throw good. Drew Hagan 5 for 5 tonight. He's in double figures with 10. And Moorhead leads at 35-21. Here's a play down and around. Up on top, leaning back, shooting. Brandon Motts, 4-3. His first points of the night, 35-24. Spuds come right back up. And Drew Hagan got that one to go down. Drew Hagan now with 12. And it's 37-24. Underneath, shot up, basket's good, foul called. Antonio Blewett will go to the line. Alamati picking up the foul. And Blewett, with that shot from close in, now has 5 and stands at the line. His free throw is good. Blewett with 6. 10-point game, 37-27. Into the corner, Hagan. Shot won't go. Rebounds Rust. Leans the pass up court. Blewett running jumper from the line. Skips hard off the glass. Rebound. Here the Spuds going to transition, and Quentin Haig takes the pass from Trey Feeney. Quentin Haig gets his first points, and the Spuds in transition take a 12-point lead at 39-27. Into the paint, Rust comes to a stop. He finds Blewett. He leans back. He shoots. He scores. Blewett will find himself back at the line. Foul. Quentin Haig, his first. Here is Antonio Blewett. Free throw is up. Free throw is good. Consecutive 3-point plays for Antonio Blewett. And it's 39-30. Buffalo crawling back into this one. One possession, 1 point at a time. Drew Hagan on top. Here's Alamati. It's up for 3. Belinda Alamati. And the Spuds are red hot on the perimeter. Into the paint, the drive, jumping into the glass. It comes up short. Rebound tipped away to Quentin Haig. Sidesteps a defender. Long pass for Drew Hagan. Spuds were fortunate to have him in the vicinity. It's 6-6 with long arms. 1:36 now showing. To the far side, Moorhead may try to run this one down all the way into the corner. Quentin Haig from there, back up on top for Drew Hagan, and that's the appearance we have. 1:21 to go. Moorhead driving up to the top of the key, nearly lost the dribble. There's the play underneath, dished out to the corner, then brought back in. A sliding floater won't go. Rebound saved from going out of bounds by Trey Feeney, but recovered by Antonio Blewett. And the Bison are in the front court with 1 minute to go. Into the far corner. From there, Brandon Motts delivers it off to Zrust. And on top, here's a long pass all the way across court. Carter Jackson drops it down low. And it's kicked off and thrown away. Intercepted Trey Feeney. Here's a drive down. And a Moorhead foul. And that should put Buffalo at the line. Trey Feeney. Oh, it's a player possession foul, so no free throws. 42-30. Here's the play in. Cock is running down now from 35. Top of the key, Blewett deep into the corner. Motts gets loose, soft floater up, hit front, hit back, hit away. Rebound into the front court with Quentin Haig. Here's the drive. Stopping up short, Lindell now sends it into high gear and takes it all the way down. Jumping down, shot was blocked by Zrust. He was fouled by Zrust. And that's the call. Zrust with his second. David Lindell to the line now. He's 2 for 2. Right-hander puts it on the way up and good. Lindell and the Spuds shooting well here in the first half. Now at the line. So right-hander takes a look. It's on its way up and good. Lindell makes them both. He's now 4 for 4, and Moorhead leads it 44-30. Buffalo, Matthew Willard approaches and steps across midcourt. Lost his own dribble, chases it down. He leans, he shoots it off the glass and in. Oh, what a recovery by Matthew Willard. He dribbled it off his shoe. He chased it down, and while he was heading out of bounds, threw it up against the glass, got the glance off the glass and in for 3. Matthew Willard winds up the scoring here in the first half. Teams are headed to the locker room. On the Speakeasy scoreboard, Moorhead 44, Buffalo 33.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
I get asked
all the time, what in the world is a credit union?
Let me tell you.
It's a member-owned financial cooperative.
And you're a part of it. You're a part of it. Because our earnings go back to our members.
So open your eyes to a credit union.
Yeah, that's right. Open them. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
For good times and great food and drinks, gather your people and come visit us at Legends. You will love our wings, pulled pork, pizza, and other delicious items. Gluten-free and other special diets can be accommodated. We show all the major sporting events. If you are having a special event, take advantage of our event room and catering. Our catering is available for both delivery and pickup. Visit us today.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. Have a sandwich, you hero.
Open your eyes
to a credit union.
Wait. What's a credit union?
It's a financial cooperative.
And it's member-owned.
Which means
Better rates.
Lower fees.
And all the financial services that you need.
It's easy to join.
So easy to join.
practically ridiculous how easy it is to join.
So open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes to
a credit union.
So open your eyes. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
Back in 1926, people in the FM area began choosing the latest fashions and flooring materials from Fargo Linoleum, and they still do. Fargo Linoleum offers you everything in floor covering. After all these years, Fargo Linoleum is still the floor covering leader.
Whether you're building a new home or looking to save money on your energy bills by improving your existing insulation, let the experts at Cullen Insulation help you out. Contact Dan and mention this ad to receive a 10% discount off any work they perform for you. Just like your Moorhead Spuds, the team at Cullen Insulation is committed to excellence.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
light-duty truck to do full-size jobs. Boss built the HTX in both V-plow and straight-blade options. The Boss HTX family is specifically engineered for today's half-ton and light-duty vehicles. Make no mistake, they have big-time power. So when you're working to restore order, the Boss HTX is here to back you up.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead. Stop on out and visit us before you get caught with your plow down.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic, serving the FM community for over 9 years. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Looking for a mortgage in the Valley? Where would you go? Some people are skeptical of those humongous banks. Others worry about the stability of some small lenders. At Valley Mortgage, we're independent and only do mortgages. So we're small enough to give you the service you want and large enough to give you the security and experience you need. It's the perfect fit. Valley Mortgage, we're the largest independent mortgage banker in the Valley. An equal housing lender.
Open your eyes to a credit union.
The one myth of a credit union
is that we don't offer what the other guys do.
Well, that's simply not true.
We have business, checking, and loans.
Mortgages and credit cards.
We have free Casasa checking.
And all the other services you need too.
Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
The Moorhead Spud Boosters support students at Moorhead High School involved in co-curricular activities. Your membership in Moorhead Spud Boosters directly benefits Moorhead's student athletes, celebrating 40 years of supporting Spud athletics.
When searching for a home loan, too many people focus only on the rate. They forget to ask the lender, are approvals made locally or in a city far away? Are you experienced at closing on time? With Valley Mortgage, you get a great rate, the best service, local approval, and over 30 years of experience. So give us a ding. Valley Mortgage, we're the largest independent mortgage banker in the Valley, an equal housing lender.
Four Seasons Car Wash on 34th Street in Moorhead is a proud supporter of Spuds TV and the Spud Boosters. Unlimited wash memberships are available starting at just $20. A portion of each new membership is donated to the Spud Boosters. Free vacuum stations with each wash. So for a fast, clean wash, go to Four Seasons Car Wash.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
I get asked
all the time, what in the world is a credit union?
Let me tell you.
It's a member-owned financial cooperative.
And you're a part of it. You're a part of it. Because our earnings go back to our members.
So open your eyes to a credit union.
Yeah, that's right. Open them. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
For good times and great food and drinks, gather your people and come visit us at Legends. You will love our wings, pulled pork, pizza, and other delicious items. Gluten-free and other special diets can be accommodated. We show all the major sporting events. If you are having a special event, take advantage of our event room and catering. Our catering is available for both delivery and pickup. Visit us today.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. Have a sandwich, you hero.
Open your eyes
to a credit union.
Wait. What's a credit union?
It's a financial cooperative.
And it's member-owned.
Which means
better rates.
Lower fees.
And all the financial services that you need.
It's easy to join.
So easy to join.
Practically ridiculous how easy it is to join.
So open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes to
a credit union.
So open your eyes. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
Back in 1926, people in the FM area began choosing the latest fashions and flooring materials from Fargo Linoleum, and they still do. Fargo Linoleum offers you everything in floor covering. After all these years, Fargo Linoleum is still the floor covering leader.
Whether you're building a new home or looking to save money on your energy bills by improving your existing insulation, let the experts at Cullen Insulation help you out. Contact Dan and mention this ad to receive a 10% discount off any work they perform for you. Just like your Moorhead Spuds, the team at Cullen Insulation is committed to excellence.
Is also also a great
We'll
place
take it
to
after
gather
Red
with
Hen.
friends
I can
and
take it
watch
after
your
Red
favorite
Hen.
Minnesota sports teams. Red Hen.
Okay.
Highway 10 and 34th Street South in Moorhead.
Do you hear that? That's the sound of you, your family, living your lives first. And this is exactly what we...
Sorry, I mistimed it, Larry.
That's all right, we got it.
International Bank and Trust. Living first is intentional, providing your family sound banking solutions so you are free to live one breath, one splash at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Back at the Spud Gym in Moorhead, we get ready for second half of play. Moorhead with the lead, 44-33. Moorhead jumped up to a 14-10 lead, took it eventually then to a 14-point advantage at 35-21, and it's been balanced scoring since. Feeney able to get the shot away after Hens delivered, and Feeney now has 7 on the night, and Moorhead has made it a 13-point advantage at 46-33. Here's a steal, driving all the way down. Underhand scoop, and the foul is called. Matthew Willard knew he had a chance at blocking the shot. Brady Walthall knew he had a chance of having the shot blocked, and he changed directions and went from one side to the other. Shot missed, foul called. Willard with his second. Brady Walthall at the line, and the first one is good. 14 tonight for Brady Walthall. Spuds are 11 of 12 at this point from the line, and this one is also good. And Moorhead has made it a 15-point lead. It's their biggest at 48-33. Just underway, second half. Here's Zach Zrust hooking it deep into the corner. Back up on top for Trevor Johnson, and the won't go, but Zrust rather, with the rebound. Zrust now with 6. Steal, Willard, layup, Willard. And just beyond midcourt, Willard now has 12. 48-37. Moorhead the lead. Here's Brady Walthall driving between 2 defenders. He missed. Hens got the rebound, muscled it back up. He missed. He tipped it up and in. Donovan Hens now with 4. Moorhead to a 13-point lead at 50-37. Off to the far side, Willard drives the baseline. He gets loose. He drops it off, and they get the layup. Trevor Johnson now with 4. Tell you what, Matthew Willard shoots, he passes, he defends, and he leads the Bison. To the near side, Brady Walthall for 3. 18 tonight for Brady Walthall. 53-39. Moorhead with the lead. Buffalo in the front court. Here's Trevor Johnson. Lobbing it up on top. Blewett brings it down to the near corner. Now Johnson delivers it. Worked it back up on top. Motts got down low. Offensive foul. Donovan Hens took his defensive stand and took the charge. Zrust has picked up his 3rd foul. Moorhead heads up court. Belen Delamati walks his way up against Antonio Blewett. Sprints across the midcourt line. Keeps the dribble low to the floor. Now it's around to the perimeter. Here's the bouncer for Drew Hagan. Takes it up the lane. He underhands it up and in. He hung on somehow. Drew Hagan now with 14. 55-39. Moorhead to a 16-point lead. That has become their biggest, but it didn't last long. And before the teams head up court, Antonio Blewett with a running jumper. And the Bison take a timeout with 15-11 to go on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 55, Buffalo 41.
Don't miss the great things happening in your community.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state, We are the Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. Have a sandwich, you hero.
Point lead. And with the with a collision here at midcourt, it ended up out of bounds. Last touch Buffalo, and Moorhead has it in. David Lindell has checked into the Spuds lineup. Here's Alamati. Nearly lost the dribble, and timeout got taken. Timeout got requested before the turnover occurred, and it was a tight call. It was a tough call. Buffalo thought they had created the turnover, and teams are at side court. We want to remind you that this game is a presentation of Moorhead Area Public Schools as they congratulate the Spud hockey team for their win earlier this week, and we'll head now into the semifinal game Saturday, tomorrow night, at Moorhead Sports Center when they take on St. Cloud. That's a 6 o'clock drop of the puck. If you can't make it, listen right here on 970 WDAY. Steve Carlson will be on hand. And want to remind you also that the Cobber basketball team finishes up their regular season tomorrow. The men will tip off the afternoon at 1 o'clock from Hamlin, and the women will follow at 3. The women needing a win to clinch a playoff spot as Donovan Hens goes to the basket. Donovan Hens now with 6, a strong move. And Moorhead has taken their largest advantage at 60-41. The foul, Luke Gunderson, who was just into the game, and that's his first. Meanwhile, at the line, Donovan Hens now has 7. And it's 61-41. Moorhead has built up a 20-point advantage. Here's a drive in the paint. Carter Jackson with a soft floater. His first points, 61-43. Back up court, charging. Donovan Hens muscled his way up and over the top of Luke Gunderson. And Donovan Hens has picked up his 3rd foul, and that quickly brings Drew Hagan in. Drew Hagan came out for a rest. He didn't have much time. as Hans picked up his third foul quickly. Here's Antonio Blewett sprinting ahead and driving it all the way down. Gunderson now on top for Willard. He'll make his move, stop short, give it down underneath. Quick pass to Blewett. Works it up on top, and from there, Motts delivers to Willard, who shoots and misses. Rebound kicked out of bounds. 61-43. Moorhead by 18, led by 11 at the half. Here's Brady Wolthall. He's leading the way tonight with 21. He'll take it down, stop short, bounce it back near side. Blake Wolthall to the paint, and it's worked away. Steal by Buffalo. Motts heads it up court. Blewett dished it off underneath. Layup Jackson. Carter Jackson on 4. 61-45. The defensive pressure by Buffalo has picked up. Here's a drive down by Brady Wolthall. 23 for Brady Wolthall. 63-45. Moorhead again to an 18-point lead. Off to the far side, driving down. Blewett threw it up, threw it away. He had a man open as he went into the air to throw, and at just that moment, the player left his spot, and it was overthrown. Buffalo turnover. Here's Moorhead. David Lindell sprinting all the way down. He goes all the way underneath. He'll get the assist. Trey Feeney is just kind of hanging around, and he's gotten some great looks from underneath. And Moorhead has a 20-point lead at 65-45. Underneath, Blake Wolthall going for a shot block. He got the ball, he got the wrist, he got the elbow, and the rest of the arm. And here's the free throw try, up and good. Brandon Motts now with 4. Second free throw good. Motts goes 2 for 2. 65-47. Out of the backcourt. 12 minutes remaining. Moorhead looking to pick up their 11th win in a row and 19th of the season. Here's a reach-in steal by Antonio Blewett. On his way up court, Drew Hagan reached in, trying to get the ball back. He caught the wrist and arm on the way, hooked it, and picked up the foul. Drew Hagan now has 3. Quentin Haig on now to play, as the Bison put the ball in with Trevor Johnson. Still a ways away from any bonus free throws as Johnson tosses in for Luke Gunderson. Into the near corner, Motts. He'll bring it up on top. Stop short, feed it back near side. Antonio Blewett is open and shoots it too hard. Rebound, pushed back up and in. Luke Gunderson getting his first points on the putback, and it's 65-49. Moorhead working it near side. Brady Wolthall. Handed off. Blake Wolthall sends it off to Belind Alamati. Return pass. Alamati got underneath. He left-handed it. Wouldn't go. The rebound. Lost out of bounds. Trey Feeney came flying through the air and could not control the rebound, and last touched it. And so with that, 11-11 to go. 65-49 Moorhead. Buffalo inbounding. Buffalo has split their last 4 games. The last contest was a win over Edina, 65-55. Here's a play down low. Tipped away from behind. Recovered. Moorhead. Blake Wolthall getting that steal. Off now, and the walk up court by Belind Alamati. To the near side, striding down. Underhand layup. Comes up short. It was blocked, and there was a foul. Trey Feeney will go to the line. Luke Gunderson has picked up his second foul as Trey Feeney will step up. 1 of 2 in the first half. 9 points on the night for Trey Feeney. No good. He'll have a second. Moorhead with a 16-point lead. And Trey Feeney at the line. And that one is good. So Feeney goes 1 of 2, and he's in double figures. Back up court now, Buffalo. Still 10:40 to go. Off on the far side. Worked on top to Motts. Near corner. Here's the drive in by Johnson. Dishes to the corner. Shot won't go. Rebound. Johnson has it back. Way out on top it goes. 3 try there, won't go. Rebound saved from going out of bounds. Up court, Belen Delamati. On the run, it slides down, spinning away, lays it up and in. Belen Delamati with 5. And Moorhead is taken back a 19-point lead. Play up on top, got thrown away. Rolls off to the near sideline and out. That's a back and over call. Quentin Haig, David Lindell, Donovan Hins checking in for duty. Blake Wolfall and Donovan Hins round things out. The play comes in for Alamati. Out of the backcourt. Now the step across and they run the play. Long pass returned, deflected and stolen. Back up court, into the paint. Willard leans from there, shoots, it won't go. Rebound, put back up by Zrust, won't go. Second effort does. Zrust now with 8. And it's 68-51. Stolen, tipped out of bounds, back to Buffalo. A game plan change for Buffalo here in the second half, and it came out of a timeout. The defensive pressure has intensified. Left alone in the near corner now, Antonio Blewett puts up a running jumper, didn't go. Rebound. Hins comes up with it, and the Spuds are in the front court. Here's the drive in by Quentin Haig. They'll bring it back up, and Lindell will run the offense now with 9:18 to go. Quentin Haig, give and go down the lane. He's got it off the miss, but the rebound follow is good. Belen Delamati following the play in now has 7. 70-51. A steal by the Spuds underneath the basket. Transition play up court to Alamati. Now on top, Lindell. Takes a look and delivers it back. Blake Wolfall underneath and overthrown. The Spuds throw it away. Donovan Hins tried to feed the pass underneath to Quentin Haig. And Haig needed another 3, maybe 4 inches on his height chart before claiming that one. So the Bison come up court. Trailing by 19. Motts delivers it off to the far side. It ends up with Willard. He got double teamed. He still manages to find a way to squirm loose and score. Matthew Willard now with team high 14. Timeout taken. We will return to Moorhead with 8:33 to go on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 70, Buffalo 53.
For good times and great food and drinks, gather your people and come visit us at Legends. You will love our wings, pulled pork, pizza, and other delicious items. Gluten-free and other special diets can be accommodated. We show all the major sporting events. If you are having a special event, take advantage of our event room and catering. Our catering is available for both delivery and pickup. Visit us today.
Remember that at Fargo Linoleum we offer everything in floor covering. See us at 317 Robert Street or call 232-2493.
Everything in floor covering, Fargo Linoleum.
Brady Walthall is lighted up tonight. He's got 23. 5 3-pointers tonight for Brady Walthall. Drew Hagan with 14. Donovan Hins with 7. 10 for Trey Feeney. Belen Delamati with 7. For the Bison, Matthew Willard leads the way with 14. And Antonio Blewett is in double figures with 11. So out of the timeout, Moorhead comes across midcourt, near side look, high post pass. And Moorhead will put this into some form of disciplined ball control as they go far side. Lindell gets his way underneath to lay it up and miss. He overshot. Willard with the rebound to midcourt. He's got a big stride and a quick and off to the far side it goes. Behind the back and gets loose. Willard takes it down the lane, swatted away by Hens. Right back where Willard puts it up and in. Matthew Willard now with 16. 70-55. Into the front court. Here's Hagan, and now contact. Balind Alamati and Trevor Johnson. And it's Trevor Johnson picking up the contact foul. That's his third. They were setting up a screen, and the contact by Johnson pushing away the screen essentially is the call. And right now the referee stepping in, just calming the nerves as we play this one down. 7:47 remaining. 70-55. There's been an edge about this one all night. Balind Alamati on top. Here's the work in, and it's tipped away from behind. Recovered. Sent up court. Johnson driving down, giving off. Layup, no. But a call made away from the shot, and the play will come in at the baseline. Donovan Hens has picked up his fourth foul. A quick look up. Nobody ready to check in at this time. Play comes in. Willard from the corner for three. Matthew Willard has 19. 70-58. 7 straight by the Bison. 7:16 to go. Trey Feeney. Handoff. Balind Alamati. Bounce pass back door. Oh, a pretty play executed. Alamati to Hagan. He's got 16. 72-58. Back up court. Here is Willard again, and this one hits hard off the rim. Moorhead rebound. Up court transition. Lays it up. Donovan Hens. He's got 9. Hagan will get the assist. Back-to-back scores for the Spuds, taking the lead back to 16. Now Motts lines it up and shoots a three. Brandon Motts with 8. 74-61. Inch by inch, point by point. A 21-point deficit has been reduced to 13. Here's a ball rolling free, recovered Buffalo. On his way up court, spinning, twisting, scoring. Trevor Johnson has 6. And it's an 11-point game. 74-63. And as the play comes across midcourt, Tyler Borman there to make the timeout call. 6:03 remaining on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 74, Buffalo 63.
We are the Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are the Breakdown.
or visit nwdining.com. At Northwest Pine, we say you'll wish you had more windows, and go Spuds.
After Moorhead took a 20-point lead at 65-45, Buffalo outscored Moorhead 13-5 and pulled within 12, and it's now an 11-point game. 74-63. Side court inbounds Moorhead. Balind Alamati will run it. This play gets underway with less than 6 minutes to go. You're listening to Spuds Basketball. First International Bank and Trust reminding you to live first. Here's Brady Wolfall working his way, kicking it back up. Spuds are going to try to make Buffalo come out and pick him up. Here's a drive by Alamati. Drew Hagan came up and set the screen. It didn't take much for Alamati to sprint all the way down and in. 76-63. Shot miss. Rebound. Donovan Hins. Up court pass. Trey Feeney. Now to Hagan. Nearly lost the dribble. Up on top for Hins. Alamati takes over now at midcourt. Works it back near side for Brady Wolfall. Drives to the corner. Wolfall slips it away. From there, Feeney up on top. Alamati for three. Malind Alamati now has 12. 79-63. Here's the play in and the drive down by Blewett, only to see it tapped out of bounds. Blewett carried it with him as he tried to scoop up a layup. He last touches it, and so Moorhead will try now to take advantage. There's a long pass in, all the way for the layup. Brady Wolfall, a floor-length pass and a steal and a drive and a layup. David Lindell now has 6. Scoring has become rampant. 81-63, 83-63, and all of a sudden, Spuds are back on top by 20. Play underneath, scrambled after, picked up and recovered. Tapped ahead, restolen. Here's Blewett, toss into the corner. From there it's Motts for three. Brandon Motts now with 11. 83-66. 4 minutes now to play. Well, a very productive last 65 seconds for Moorhead after seeing their lead. Here's Lindell. That one missed. After Moorhead saw a 20-point lead become an 11-point lead, they quickly took it right back up to 20. And now in transition, it's Trey Feeney. Lindell will get the assist to Trey Feeney, who now has 12. Moorhead reclaiming a 19-point lead. All the way down and at the baseline, jumping up. The foul, the basket is good. A drive underneath. Trey Feeney went for the fake, went up for the block, came down on top of the player. Trey Feeney has his second foul. And Antonio Blewett at the line now with 13. And a chance to complete the three-point play. Blewett's free throw is in and out, and it stays out. Blewett on the way up court. Moorhead, slow approach, long pass near side. Brady Wolfall to the corner. Brady Wolfall for three. 28 tonight for Brady Wolfall. 88-68. Still 3:07 to go. Back out it comes, and Willert slides his way to the near side. Left alone, Will Poole for three. The sophomore just into the game. Will Poole connects. 88-71. Moorhead goes underneath and then brings it out to Blake. Wolfall hits, shot won't go. Rebound comes to Antonio Blewett. Sends it off to Motts, who's open and shoots it good. Brandon Motts now with 14. 11 here in the second half, and it's 88-74. 2.5 minutes to go. Here's the drive in, dropped underneath. Blake Wolfall on top to Trey Feeney. To the near corner, Brady Wolfall. This one won't go. Underneath, the rebound foul. Blake Wolfall up and over the top. Picks up his second. And that will put the Bison at the line. 7th team foul, Moorhead. Well, we heard Tyler Borman in our pregame conversation talk about how important this game is as far as seeding is concerned. Going in, Buffalo seemingly had the number 2 spot and Moorhead number 3. At the line, free throw, Trevor Johnson. And it's 88-75. And if the playoffs should take place, that means Moorhead would get the home court in any rematch in the semifinal game. Here's a long pass up. All the way back near side. This play is underway with just over 2 minutes to go. Here's a drive into the paint. Brady Wolfall got caught up in the travel and then picked it up and kept on going. That's a turnover. And with the score, Moorhead 88, Buffalo 76. Buffalo brings it across midcourt, 2 minutes to play. Antonio blew it going all the way down but came up short on a layup. The Spuds basically allowed him to drive and shoot on the way up court. Antonio. Here's the play by Belind Alamati. He knew he wasn't going to go anywhere from underneath, and so he tried to escape, and when he did was fouled. Matthew Willard has his third. Buffalo still has a foul to give before Moorhead steps up to the line. Antonio Blewett will settle in. Alamati looking, and it's kicked out on the near side all the way up on top. Drawing the double team, it's returned. Blake Wolfall. Timeout taken. There was some trouble brewing on the near side with a double team set up by the Bison. Moorhead timeout, 1:35 to go on the Speakeasy scoreboard. Moorhead 88, Buffalo 76.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to. Have a sandwich, you hero.
I get asked
All the time, what in the world is a credit union?
Let me tell you.
It's a member-owned financial cooperative.
And you're a part of it. You're a part of it. Because our earnings go back to our members.
So open your eyes to a credit union.
Yeah, that's right. Open them. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
When the need is greatest, on the web at CorsnoFuneralService.com.
This has been a shooting exhibition from the perimeter. Buffalo has connected 10 times at the arc. Moorhead also 10 three-point field goals. Moorhead has been able to hit their free throws. Near steal, foul called. Belind Alamati quickly took the play from Trevor Johnson, and that's his fourth. Moorhead went 10 of 11 from the line in the first half. 4 for 5 so far here in the second half. Donovan Hins, David Lindell. Lindell is in. Hins will check in if this free throw is made by Alamati. On its way up, and it is no good. Alamati on the miss. Buffalo heading up court. 1:28 to go. Long pass thrown up and intercepted. It's 2-on-1. The Spuds will not take advantage of the transition. They want the clock to be on their side down the stretch. Now the alley-oop pass down low. Not much choice there. Trey Feeney will get the assist underneath to Hagan. He's got 18. And Moorhead leads it now 90-76. And a steal underneath. And as Brady Wolfall tried to separate the defenders and get a pass, a swipe was taken and a foul was called. Brandon Motts with the foul. 1:02 remaining. Brady Wolfall at the line, shooting 1-1. On its way up, that one is short. Rebound Buffalo. Into the front court, Willard leans back and shoots. Won't go. Rebound, Johnson underneath, blow it. Puts it up and in. Antonio Blewett now with 15. 90-78. 42 seconds to go. And as the play again was developing under the pressure of the Bison double team, the Spuds stop play. 42 seconds to go. On the speakeasy scoreboard, Moorhead 90, Buffalo 78. The student.
For good times and great food and drinks, gather your people and come visit us at Legends. You will love our wings, pulled pork, pizza, and other delicious items. Gluten-free and other special diets can be accommodated. We show all the major sporting events. If you are having a special event, take advantage of our event room and catering. Our catering is available for both delivery and pickup. Visit us today.
And we'll be back with 32 seconds to go. On the speakeasy scoreboard, Moorhead 90, Buffalo 81.
We're making it easy to drive your dream.
Open your eyes.
To a credit union.
Wait. What's a credit union?
It's a financial cooperative.
And it's member-owned.
Which means
Better rates.
Lower fees.
And all the financial services that you need.
It's easy to join.
So easy to join.
practically ridiculous how easy it is to join.
So open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes to
a credit union.
So open your eyes. Come see us at First Community Credit Union.
And the best things in life are free. That's why CMCU has 3 totally free checking accounts just for you, with features like free mobile deposit, no minimum balance, and no monthly fees. Apply online at mycmcu.org or visit our convenient Moorhead branch, located at 1002 Main Avenue, Central Minnesota Credit Union. Totally free checking accounts centered on you. Federally insured by NCUA.
Moorhead will have the ball in play with 32 seconds remaining. Trey Feeney will trigger it in. Drew Hagan, Brady Walthall, David Lindell, Blake Walthall rounding things out. And here's a near steal, but it was tipped out of bounds. Moorhead will try it again as Trey Feeney looks and still looking. Nobody to pass to, then sends it off to the far side. Quickly, the double team there will put him at the line. Carter Jackson thought he had a chance and tipped the ball. Contact there by Carter Jackson, picking up the foul, then that's his second. And that will bring Matthew Willard back in for this next trip up court. Brady Wolfall at the line to shoot 2. It's good. 29 tonight for Brady Wolfall. Second free throw is good. 30 points for Brady Wolfall. 92-80. Underneath. Foul Moorhead. Antonio Blewett will step to the line. Moorhead foul on Drew Hagen is number 4. And here's Blewett. 15 points tonight. Free throw's no good. Willert has come to side court for Buffalo. Quentin Haig has checked in from Moorhead. Here is Antonio Blewett. Second free throw is good. It gives him 16. Up court, Drew Hagen tried to slide one up and was off balance. Didn't get enough on it. Taken back by Buffalo. Pass leaned off to Carter Jackson. He's got 6. 92. '84. Here's the play in. They'll let the clock run down. Moorhead has picked up their 11th straight win. And a hot shooting performance tonight at the Spud Gym. A recap and our player of the game after this timeout. On the Speakeasy scoreboard, our final score, Moorhead 92, Buffalo 84.